Don't you find that a lot are trying to escape rather than actually moving towards becoming? If you observe, and you observe well, you will find that most are trying to quote unquote escape. And you'll notice it even in the littlest of things. How people look forward to the weekend, how they look forward to holidays, how they look forward to these seeming so-called breaks that have been laid out to finally catch a breath, to finally catch a breath, to get away, to have a break from their routine, from their life, from what they do. And you wonder that why is everything so skewed? Why is the way of perception and the way of perceiving so skewed? And again, it goes back to feed. It goes back to what you've been subconsciously programmed to believe, and you've adopted it, and you've gotten so comfortable in it that to sort of now explore the what may seem like the uncharted, but to explore the authentic field, to explore the boundlessness can, well, I guess terrify most, and it does. And so what has led you to believe that this is how you should experience the human experience? I mean, are you even living? Okay, because to live means to do things, to experience things, not as an escape, but as a becoming. To become. And to remember who you are. So when you remember who you are, when you wake up to who you are, you're able to become all that you are while having any experience in awareness. And so why you would try to not have that when you absolutely could, with all the power that you harbor, you can't possibly tell me that you're going to let fear, due to, again, programming, hold you back now, are you? This is why it's so important to know, because more than self-belief, more than any of that, to know is everything. And when you know that all of this is a gimmick, it's all just smokes and mirrors, it's all just smoke and mirrors, you relax, you know the truth, and it all makes sense. Okay, so it's like when one actually adopts the belief that this human experience is transitory, it's finite. Like you turn on the TV, you watch a movie, and the movie ends, right? And you turn the TV off, but it doesn't stop, right? Awareness still continues. Experiences can still happen, and they do. So but it's enriching, right? It's enriching when you know that there's something that's being played or on play for a specific duration. You pay attention, you experience the richness of it, and yet I find that not many do. And the only way to really experience is to live from an authentic space, to fearlessly just be, do what it is you want that aligns with you, makes you feel lighter than air. Because when you feel that way, you are in alignment, my friend. And it's very simple. It's very simple. So don't try to escape. There's nothing to escape from except what you have led yourself to believe, to embrace. And you could choose differently. You could finally say enough, and you choose what aligns with you, what aligns with the truth, and you gravitate towards becoming. And then everything, and I mean everything, stops becoming this thing that, I needed this. And it turns into, oh, now this is living. This is what I deserve. This is what I'm here for. So it's not that it was not naturally available to you, because it has always been. It even is. But it's the perception, the constructs, the thoughts, right? The limiting thoughts and beliefs, the notions, the ideations that have sort of, not sort of, but actually have hindered, or have, in a sense, temporarily, as long as you hold those kinds of beliefs and thoughts, become an obstacle, okay? And have sort of hindered you from that sort of boundless play, that richness that you effortlessly inherited the moment you started experiencing this human experience. So you cast that aside and you see everything for what it actually is. Well, then every treasure, every bit of it is yours. Every gold, every flowing wine, everything is literally yours, and at your behest, and at your disposal, available just as it was meant to be. And this is what most don't see, or what most don't get, because that's what structured way of thought, belief, comfort, you kind of like resign yourself to that mediocrity, that mundane way of going about. And it can irk, it can pierce when one hears this, but it's the truth. And it does not mean that that's where you have to be at, or that's who you are, because it's not.